It never even showed up. Mm, 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 okay. Well, mm. Now that would just be absurd. That would be crazy. To get a full run like that, that would be freaking crazy, man. That would be crazy. 62. I mean, I would have to follow the rules. Mm, but that right there just. Mm, mm, mm. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised. If I look at it and see it, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised by that. So that just tells me that it's a good chance for it. If we get it filled, it's a good chance for it to happen. Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm. I'm sorry. So, okay. Yeah. All right. So let's see if we can get this short down. Hmm. And this shit still would have missed me. I guess we got time to. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. And I'm definitely going to bed. Freaking, definitely going to bed. I'm freaking tired. Mm. So if gold pops up here, I'm going to look to short 40.50. I mean, it's highly likely that that's where the market is trying to go. Hopefully the market can actually just pull back to S3. I would prefer to buy than sell, but I mean, if the sell opportunity comes before the buy opportunity, then I'll just take the sells. Even though I prefer the shorts. I mean, I prefer the longs, but I'll take the shorts if given the opportunity. Gold and Nasdaq basically had the same day. Basically, they both trended down, which was very interesting to see. Gold basically stair stepped down. The Nasdaq did the same thing, and then they had both had a big breakdown at the end of the session. So they both stair stepped down, and then had a break of structure, and then a big push going into the close. And gold did the same thing. Stair step down, break, big push into the close. Mm. Mm. You know better than that. At this point, you should know better. Mm. Shit, that moved from 19 all the way to 33. I have to pay attention to that. The one thing about this market lately, both with the Nasdaq and gold, is that you have to wait. You have to wait. In order to get these big moves like this, we have to actually wait for structure to build up and then for the structure to break down. Look at these equal lows that the market made before finally breaking down. And then look where price magically finds its way right back to where price broke structure to the downside. We could see a break, retest, and maybe a retest back into this range right here. We could see that. We could see a retest back into this range. Maybe swipe the liquidity underneath it. I think I have a area that I'm looking at. I think I'm looking at around 655 and 635, I think. Yeah, 655. 635 is what I'm looking at. Well, that range right there. Looking for the market to find some support there somewhere. We could potentially see a move back up. Uh, mm, to- mm. Hey, what's up, Cape Trader? Mm, yeah, it's got to pass on that trade. I'm hoping this thing goes down. How are you doing tonight, Cape Trader? Have you gotten into any trades tonight, or are you still sitting on hands right now? Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up, KD? Yeah, I definitely agree. I would definitely agree. I mean, well, the Nasdaq is dead. The Nasdaq is definitely dead. Mm, yeah. Mm, mm. This is a two-legged pullback right here. Mm. I mean, I keep my laptop is always running. It's always running. There's not a moment where it's not hooked up. Yeah, I mean, I would keep it running. I mean, I've only recently started turning my Mac on, and it's not because of any performance issues. It's because of the stupid light was too bright. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Mhm. Yeah, there's definitely nothing. Yeah, today on gold, man, that drop was crazy. I mean, this big drop was so unexpected and so crazy. I don't think anybody expected this big of a drop. Man, this thing, the bulls just. I mean, I did recognize that the market was trending down, so I had to be very strategic with any longs that I took. I'm just glad that the longs worked out because um, gold could have been very nasty to bulls today, but a good thing it wasn't. You can see that the bulls were able to buy the dip constantly and was able to be profitable before the market just crapped out, just super crapped out. I didn't even see that. Could be. Ah, shit. I think that's what happened to it, isn't it? Maybe. I don't think it happened yet, though. Yeah, it hasn't even happened yet. So, yeah, I think price goes to 50, man. Oh, I mean, I think it goes to 50. I'm gonna still leave that limit on. So look at Nas. I mean, yeah, we're seeing a rejection from yesterday's orb low, and that was the area where price broke structure. It finally came in on the retest, and that's what I was. This is what I was telling Investor Z. It seems like, well, it doesn't seem. If you can wait for this short right here, if you can wait for it, these retest trades are usually they're highly profitable. Oh, where the hell is that? It's saying that it's. I do not see it anywhere. Yeah, I don't see it nowhere. All right, there it is. I was like, dude, what else am I? So I was looking for this thing all freaking day, and it was freaking hiding from me, my freaking pen. But kind of going back to the Nasdaq here. I mean, the Nasdaq's basically So it basically broke that equal lows right there. And the bears were able, I mean, honestly, this isn't bears. This was actually buyers getting stopped out. And then we got that first retest of that breaker structure right there. And now we're starting to see the market reject from that area. I mean, the question is, will this just be a rejection back into this area of support right here? Or will we see the market continue down and break structure further? The way this structure is set up currently with these, we got lower highs. You have lower highs and price is making lower lows. So obviously the market is in a downtrend. Obviously. So I think shorts are going to be what I think it's shorts that we should watch out for. And you know what? And gold was just being nasty and stopped me out of this. Mm. 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 Just a little more gold. Just a little more. Nice. So it got down to 17.2 so far. Now we'll see if I can get filled and we can get a bounce here. Mm. Mm. That's interesting. So it hit my target on so if I was trading MGC right now, I would actually be in this trade right now. If I was trading MGC, but because I'm not, I'm obviously trading GC and gold. It didn't make the same move down. I wonder if GC is going to correct that or if it's just going to say it's close enough and just keep going. We'll see. We'll see. Mm. Yeah.
Order filled.
All right, we in, baby. We in. Okay, hopefully this ain't if this thing can go. If we can see a bounce from here, we could at least see 50 if it chooses to bounce here. But I mean, the market is downtrending, so this will definitely be wishful thinking. But We should see a bounce here. I mean, the question is, how far will it bounce? That's the question. How far will this, how far will it go? Okay, well, as long as this thing doesn't get knocked down, I should be good. I do have a follow-up entry that I'm going to take. We'll probably see a reaction from there. Probably. If this one doesn't work out, but this trade should work out. Should. Mm. Mm. It always seems to be like that. So. All right, so far so good. We're seeing the reaction that I expected from this area. This is why gold is just so reliable when it comes to supply, demand and support. I'm sorry, God. Supply and demand. So reliable. You can always count on it. It may not hit your target, but you'll see a reaction from the area. My only concern in this trade right now is potentially the 50 EMA and potentially the 200. Right now we have both of these EMAs sloping down. But I mean, I'm not disregarding the 21 EMA because I mean the bears can easily just knock this thing down from the 21. But what I'm hoping is for, we see some momentum, maybe a pullback. We'll probably test the 200. Hopefully we don't get too big of a rejection down. Shit, hopefully this thing can just go to target, honestly, without too much of a hassle. Maybe we can run some of these stops, some of these bear stops. Looks like we got a trend line coming down too. All right, so that just adds to the concern. We have, so I mean, I think this actually probably rejects actually. I guess I'm just have to prepare myself for a potential rejection or a breakdown. Maybe we got a fall in resistance trend line where the bears have already came in and rejected. We have a range right here. We have the 200 EMA, so it's highly likely if price does trade into this area right here that we could see a move down here. So hopefully that's not the case. We could. Mm. 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 Yeah, if we can see a breakout here. Honestly, I might be taking profits too soon. We can definitely see a big move high tonight if we can see the breakout here. Especially if they break that trend line, we can definitely see a big move. But I guess we have to take this one step at a time. Price just needs to move away from this area. We need to move to the upside first. Okay. Hmm. Isn't that cute? 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 This will actually be my last Tradify account. Mm. It didn't even place my stop. It didn't place my target or it didn't place my stop on this account. It did that. It did that this morning. If I didn't pay attention, if I didn't click over to the account, I wouldn't have known that I didn't get stopped out. It did that on Friday too. Mm, not the Nasdaq. Maybe. Mm, 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 mm. Well, gotta really think about it. I guess I should have just. Mm, mm, mm. Maybe. Mm. Well, I guess I'll really have to. And the way this thing is looking, it's either I'm going to be right or I'm going to be super wrong. And it's not going to be. I don't know. In a situation like that, what do you really trust? I guess you would have to trust the structure, right? Overall structure. Hmm. Yo, congratulations on that, man. Yeah, moving forward, I mean, I thought about this, and since Lucid is the only firm that allowed me to be a part of its affiliate program and also allowed me to pick my own code, I think I'm just going to trade just moving forward just with Lucid and probably Top Step, depending on how they price their evals once they update it. So yeah, Lucid's the only one that approved the affiliate, but Tradeify denied me, and I felt some type of way about that. I felt some type of way about that. They rejected me. I guess I don't have what they're looking for and to be an affiliate, so they just rejected the application. So yeah, I think I'm just going to just trade with Lucid now. I mean, Lucid and Tradeify is basically the same thing, and Lucid accepted me and Tradeify rejected me. So I mean, I'm not going to trade with Tradeify anymore. I mean, actually, that's probably not even true. That's not true. I'm just not going to buy any more accounts with Tradeify. The existing accounts. I think I have a 150K that I'll pass it this time. I've been kind of playing around with it and blowing it for whatever reason, but this time I'll pass it. But I won't be buying any more Tradeify accounts. Just stick with Lucid. And I do like the 25Ks. I like how they're priced right now. They're at 60. I guess they're at $66. They were at 65, I think, or 60 with the 45% discount, but they dropped it to a 40% discount. So now they're $66. And now the reset fee is $50. Now, when I was resetting the account, it was only $30, so I didn't spend too much money on it. I mean, I would have preferred to have not spent no money, but I mean, it wasn't expensive. So I do have two 25K funded accounts that I wish that I was paying attention to it and took that trade this morning. I had 2 opportunities to make money today. Just wasn't thinking about it, I guess. Now look at that drop from Nasdaq. And the hold on, did the Nasdaq stop me out? I don't think it did. I think we see a move down to 552 on Nasdaq, or 650. And when these Apex, so I have an Apex account that's actually going to rebuild pretty soon. It's going to rebuild on the 19th. So shit, it actually rebuilds in 2 days actually. I'm gonna take it seriously. I'm gonna take those. I'm gonna use that account for the more riskier trades on gold that I normally would not take. Pathetic. $504. Yeah, that's kind of it for me. Yeah, this looks like what the market is using. So. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this account. I don't know what the heck that was about. Yeah, I should have probably just canceled it. Said I'll keep the 50K account, but I'm definitely not going to buy any more of these accounts from Tradify again. I just switched over to my practice account. I'm not going to take this. I'm not going to take. Actually, let me just lock out my Top Step account until tomorrow. All right, so I got that account, so I'm switching over to my practice account. I do want to take this short though. Well, I guess it could. If you don't see a rejection, this will stop me out. This will stop me out, and I mean, if this thing can go all the way back up to 430, then we can probably see a rejection from there. But if we can see a rejection here, so I do think that we probably, since we didn't bounce here, I do expect that we should get more downside since we didn't get that bounce. You know what? That just sucks. I mean, gold. I mean, I guess I'm not too mad because it's not like it ticked me out and then bounced. I was in at 17, and so this was about what, like a 9 point, yeah, about 9 points right there. I guess it doesn't make sense to do that, I guess. It all lines up. Yo, congratulations, Cave Trader. And shit, everybody's gonna be trading Lucid, huh? Are you trading the Nasdaq or are you trading gold? On that daily loss limit? You know, Alfred, for whatever reason, it just occurred to me why you don't like the daily loss limit. I guess I don't know why, it just occurred to me. You do scalp heavy size. So having your entire drawdown does, I'm pretty sure it saves you a lot of the time. Because as I'm scalping Nasdaq with 4 mini contracts, I have a 18-point stop, and if that shit hits my 18-point stop, I'm down like $1,800. Like, yeah, that's true. That's true, but you definitely have to. You definitely have to pick your spots for sure. Yeah, it definitely is, because like I said, I could be happy making all this money, but at the same time, all it takes is just one bad trade, and then that's it. That's it. I'm down $1,800, $1,800. Actually, let me see. I'm down $1,400, so I lose $1,400 per trade, and I think I get so 2790 minus. So I risk oh shit, that's not right. Yeah, so my profit between, or I guess my spread between my profit and loss is 1350. So I make 1350 per trade, really, because yeah, I can win, but if the next trade is a loser, I'm only going to be up $1,300. And then if I lose twice, then I'll be down. I wouldn't, what, not what, $90? Yeah. So I can lose twice and be down $90 if I win the first time. If I win the first time. You know, honestly, I think the reason why gold is one of the reasons why gold is also selling off is we have one more month in this contract. Uh, Gold is probably about to roll. I mean, well, it is. I mean, it's about to expire in the next 15 days. 13, 15 days. I gotta remember to activate my damn funded account. Top step. Absolutely. You got to make $2,200. Red kit, you have to make $2,200. Because you take well, it's really 21 because you have to actually no, it's like $2,200. Yeah, you gotta make $2,200 because you have to get over the buffer, and then if you want to take max payout, well, it's $2,200 if you want to take max payout. It's really 21, but I just rounded it up to 22 because it's the 25K, and then you have to make your drawdown plus 100, so that's 1,100. That's your buffer is 1,100, and then if you want to get the max payout of $1,000, you gotta make $2,100. $2,100. You only have $1,000 of drawdown, so I've done the math on this. Actually, I think I've done the math wrong. So I actually had to go back to the drawing boards on this one. Or maybe I didn't do it wrong. Maybe I didn't. Because for whatever reason, if on 2 contracts, that's $90. But the math I was doing wrong was if I take 2 trades a day, for whatever reason, I thought that I would only lose $90. But that's if I trade 1 contract. That's if I trade 1 contract. Which I'm not going to ever do. I'm going to trade 2 contracts. Which is $90 risk per trade. But if I take 2 trades a day, then that will be a $180 loss, which you only got $1,000, so that's like 4.5 trades, 4 or 5 trades. Yeah, you get 5.5 trades. 5.5 trades. I think in these Lucid accounts, since it's so small, I think these accounts, I have to take 1 trade a day. I have to take 1 trade a day. Yeah, I have to take 1 trade a day. Yeah, like, dude, it's super tight. Yeah, and you can get paid in 5 days, which, like I said, I think that's, well, it's not a trap, but it is a trap. I wouldn't do that. I would take your time. I would definitely take my time on this. Well, mm, mm, yeah, I think I'll do that. Probably take one trade per day in those accounts and try to make 270. Just take one trade. Yo, congratulations on that, Alfred. Nice. You gotta love it when gold just misses your target or it doesn't touch your limit. Honestly, I wonder what the heck it just rejected from. Mm. Yeah, I think so too. That's why just moving forward, I'm gonna stick with Lucid. I'm gonna stick with Lucid and potentially Top Step. Next year, I still will be starting the personal account, like a $500 personal account next month. And then I'll grow that. Just basically doing what I am doing it. But the only difference is that I don't have to I don't worry about no consistency or none of that. I can just trade how I want to trade. You say you're taking it slow, 1 micro. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Well, hmm. Okay, I'll do it that way. I'll do it that way. I think. Yeah, okay, I'll do it that way. All right, so all right, I think I'm gonna take a page from Cave Trader. So on the Lucid accounts, because I only have $1,000 of drawdown in those accounts, I don't know if I'm not actually. I will copy trade them. There's no point trying to. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I'll copy trade them. I'm going to risk 54 ticks to make 108 ticks. So it's basically like my 90 tick strategy. But 54 ticks. So it's basically a 1 to 2. I take one trade per day. What I'm debating in my mind right now is if I should copy trade them or if I should take one trade in one account and then another trade in the other account. You said take one trade per account. Yeah. Mm. No, I mean honestly, with these accounts, I have no choice but to take one trade per account. What I meant, or I guess, what I was considering is if just taking, so if I should just take both trades at the same time, like copy trade both of the accounts and only take one trade in both account at the same time, or take one trade in one account, and if that works out, take the other trade in the other account. So I'll be looking for two separate trades in both of those accounts, which I don't know, man. So this is what I'll do. I'll give myself 3 days in a row. So I'll copy trade them for 3 days in a row. If I lose those 3 days in a row, I will copy trade, or I would trade them separately moving forward until I get those 3 days back. I'm just going to play the numbers game. I'll give myself 3 opportunities to find the right trades every day. Because what I don't want to do is I don't want to find multiple trades per day, especially in a funded account, because it's not like gold. Gold does provide a lot of opportunity, but I have to be patient for these opportunities to present itself, and I ain't trying to do none of that. Yeah. Mm. That is promising. All right, guys. I'm out of time for this session. I'm definitely going to bed. I don't know why, but I think I don't know why. I'm just anyway. But I do appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. I do appreciate those that used code SHERM with Lucid. And like I said, dude, Lucid is gonna be the only one that I use now because, like I said, Tradeify rejecting me kind of made me. I felt some type of way about that shit, for sure. I felt some type of way about that. So I'm definitely just going to focus on Lucid moving forward, and hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. Hopefully, because we ain't loyal. We ain't loyal out here in these prop firm streets. I mean, we'll jump ship real quick. We start acting up. But we'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.